s1e8. Thanks for joining me today. I want to start this video off by just giving a huge thank you to you joining me today, for anyone that is returning, for everyone who has liked a video, who has subscribed to my channel, and who's left a comment. I so appreciate your engagement. I do read every single comment. I am trying to respond to every single one of you. Thank you so much for suggestions on what patterns I should, use first, what fabrics I should use, just everything. I just thank you so much. Special shout out, of course, to Fatmata for mentioning me on her channel. I'll link her information below, and I appreciate those who've come by her recommendation for taking a chance and checking me out. Again, thank you so much. Keep the comments coming, keep the likes coming, and let me know what you'd like to see here in this space. Now, today's video was actually supposed to be my February makes, but I just didn't get that together in time, and so I figured that the people want it. Let's just do a haul. So, Joanne, of course, sister, mother, Mrs. Auntie Joanne, has a sale going this weekend, the 17th through the 19th, I believe, of March. And their Butterick patterns are $1.99 and their Vogue patterns are $5.99. And so there was a few Butterick patterns that are older that I wanted to get. As I mentioned before in another video, they throw those things out like with the fabric and everything. So I wanted to grab those before maybe, they somehow disappear out of the drawers forever. And so this will be pretty much all older patterns, but again, I found all of them today, so there may be a chance that if you see something you like, you'll be able to find it at your local Joann's as well. Additionally, all of these are on the somethingdelightful.com website, so they periodically will have sales as well. So if you wanted to check them out online, they're definitely there. They also have some of them as digital patterns, which also go on sale as well. So if you don't want to wait for the pattern to come in the mail, you have the option of getting it digitally. Now, I do believe with their digital patterns, they are just PDF format, meaning the standard 8 by 8.5 by 11, letter size page. They don't come in a copy shop format or projector, I don't believe either. I don't believe, but that may be something you want to confirm, or I'll try to confirm it and put it somewhere in the information below or in the screen here to let you know that yes, they do, or no, they don't, if I can confirm that. But I do believe they're only in the US letter size format. Anyway, getting back to the pattern haul. So since I couldn't give you the video of all the things that I made or finished in February, I figured I'd just jump on here real quick to talk about some of the patterns that I picked up today, and hopefully you'll have a chance to pick some up this weekend as well. I'll put it as a split screen so you can see the pattern better, and I'll be looking down at the information on my actual envelope. So forgive me for not maintaining eye contact throughout this video, but I wanted to not only show the pattern that I picked up, but also the view that I'm making, and potentially what else I want to do with it. So let's get started. So pattern number 1 is 6106. This is a Catherine Tilton pattern, and I really like this jacket. Now I am going for view A, and from what I can tell, really the only difference in these three views are the buttons. So on view A, it has just 5 big buttons. On view B, it has 2 buttons together, and then they're spaced out like that. And then on view C, I believe it's 6 buttons, so a little smaller size buttons. So I guess it just depends on, which look you're going for as far as buttons, maybe, how your machine does with buttonholes, what you want to tackle. And really, to me, like view A, I guess any of them, but view B, I actually thought those were snaps at first. So that's an option too. If you wanted, instead of doing buttonholes, you actually, found some pretty heavy weight snaps, you can use those as well. But I'm going for view A, and I do like that contrasting color. And I think that with those jeans, that blue looks really nice. It's really casual, but you know, it's kind of a, okay, let's kind of go out on date night or to a comedy show with my girls type look. But I really like this jacket, so I wanted to pick this one up. And that again is 6106. Okay, so the next pattern is 6130. And this one is an easy pattern. I believe this last one, that first one was average. So it'll be some time before I get into that. If not this fall, maybe, you know, next fall. But this one, 6130, is an easy pattern. Now the reason why I picked this one up is because I want to do the jumpsuit. It's a more formal jumpsuit versus a lot of the jumpsuit patterns that I have are kind of, you know, just a everyday wear, maybe an after 5-ish, depending on what fabric that you use or how you dress it up. But this one definitely is for a more special occasion event. I was really torn about the boat neck on this one. I don't know how I feel in terms of my comfort in boat necks. I'll try it to see. Again, I really like jumpsuits, so I'll try just about anything in a jumpsuit. But I do want to try this one. It does say easy. It does have a zipper down the back, and it does have some lining. So we'll have to see just how easy this actually is. However, I'm interested. So 6130. Okay, next is 6385. This is a coat pattern. Now, this one says average as well, and really it has 3 views. Really the only thing I see different is the collars. So one has a rounder collar, one has just a very sharp collar, and then the third one, which is view C, which is what I'm interested in, has a taller collar. And I really like that. So this is the one that I'll be going for once I make up this one. I know we're going into spring. It was just one of those patterns that I've had my eye on for just a little while, and I wanted to grab it. So I was glad that it was still in the drawers. But view C is the one that I'll be looking to make up. Okay, 6640 is up. This is a wardrobe pattern. Again, it says easy on the back. The main reason why I picked up this pattern is for view A, that button down top. I'm not that crazy about the ties on it. I was thinking maybe I would just play around with it. I'm not that great at or interested in color blocking, but I figured, you know, this might be an opportunity to throw a different type, a different color tie on it to maybe jazz it up. I'm really interested just in a longer button down top. This one hits not that long and it's more fitted, so I am going to try it. I really was interested in that. However, I do like view C as well, which is I call it a duster, but they call it a dress because you can, you know, button it down and actually wear it as an entire outfit. So I am interested in this one as well. So A and C of this pattern, I really don't see myself making B, and I'm a little interested in D, which are the tapered pants. I'm not that big into tapered pants, but I might try these. So A and C definitely, maybe D in this pattern. Next we have 6655. Again, this is an easy pattern. It's a dresses, 3 styles of dresses, and I'm really interested in view B. I thought that was really cute what the model is wearing. I could see this in an Ankara fabric. as a really bold statement, see me coming dress. So that's why I picked this one up. I liked that it was off-centered with the buttons. That's what really drew me in. I do like the belt on it as well. Then I turned it over and I read the back, and it has mock buttons. So I don't even have to make buttonholes. It's just I just sew the buttons on there. Now, I don't really like hand sewing, but I'll do some mock buttons. And this one here, I was like, okay, yes, let's get it. It does have a zipper in the back, obviously, as a way to get it on, because it's going for woven fabric, so it's not going to stretch over you. So you do need that zipper in the back, since these are mock buttons or faux buttons down the front. So pretty easy, I guess, because it's just a zipper. It's not, you know, 1,000 buttonholes as this thing has on the front. So I'm really, really interested in sewing up view B on this one. Okay, next is 6664. Another easy pattern. This has 4 views. I'm actually interested in views A and B, and really starting with view A, because this has all of these layers. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like 3 and 4 yards of fabric. So before I dive real heavy into that much fabric on the top, I'm going to start with view A and then work my way over to view B. They're pretty much the same, with the exception of this one has sleeves on it. So yeah, I'm interested in that. Again, I was thinking some Ankara, because it's saying Georgette and crepe, which are flowy and lighter in weight than Ankara. So I'll have to see, but I can really see that in an Ankara fabric. Like, that would be so cute over some solid pants and or a skirt. But I would more than likely, you know, do some pants, or even some crop pants. I think that would be a really cute look for that. So that's 6664. Next is 6690. Now this was a woman's pattern, and I actually picked it up for my mom, just so I can make her up a few tops. It says it has 4 pieces, so, but it says average. I was a little confused with 4 pieces and average, but okay. And I'm thinking it has, you know, the front on the fold, the back on the fold, sleeves, and a neckband, because it only has 4 pieces in this entire pack. And these are the same top. Like, there's nothing different about anything. It just has one view in it. So I'm hoping, you know, they were just being cautious with the average, and this is pretty easy to sew up. It is a raglan top, so I'm not quite sure why they consider that average. However, we'll sew it up and see. But again, 6690, and this is just a basic top. Okay, 6738. This is a wardrobe. This one again says average. It's a wardrobe pattern. I've been eyeing this for a while, and I really like the jacket and the skirt. Even that fabric is pretty cute to me. The dress I'm interested in, not so much the shirt by itself, but I would maybe, you know, try the dress, but definitely for the jacket and the skirt. This is a heavier weight, so like tweed. It says linen, but it also says wool blend, so it'll be in the, you know, fall, maybe late summer, but definitely fall and winter. And so as an average pattern, you know, something I can build up to once the cooler weathers get here. Next is 6739. This is also for my mom. 2 suits. So it has 2 different jackets, a skirt, and pants. And I'll more than likely start with the, I'm washed out here. I'll start with the skirt pattern, and because I really like what they did there with the African print on that. Like, oh, that is so cute. I think my mom would be into that. And I am going to just scooch over because the sun is like not being friends with all this here. I want you guys to see the patterns. So I'll scooch over here in just a second and show you the rest of the pattern haul. So I actually had to stand up so I could find a good spot so the sun wasn't cutting off any visuals. So just a few more patterns to go. We have Butterick 6742. Now this one says very easy, and so that makes it jump up on the list to do. But I am very interested in this very easy pattern. So it only has 7 pattern pieces in the entire envelope. So I'm thinking with the skirt, it's the skirt front and skirt back pocket, and then with the and then the skirt actually comes in like 3 different lengths. So you have what looks like the just above the knee, the right at or below the knee, and then this longer version here. And then the pants, you have maybe the pants front, the pants back. Maybe one of them has a different waistline and perhaps share pockets, or they have different pockets. I can imagine that they would have 2 different pocket, patterns in this envelope, but maybe they do. But it's only 7 pattern pieces, and one of them may actually be an elastic guide, so that could even be like number 7. But anyway, this is only 7 pattern pieces, and I'm very interested in it. I want to say, oh, they don't give the description, because I really feel like it has, like the skirt only has an elastic waistband. I want to say that's the same thing with this, with the pants. It's just that she has on a belt, so I really couldn't tell. And it looks like it on the line drawings as well. But 6742, 7 pattern pieces, 2 types of garments, 3 different length skirts, $1.99. Okay, 6750. This says easy pattern. Look at those pants. Now I'm not into florals, but I would wear these pants. Like that fabric is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I really like these pants here too. They kind of give a bohemian look for me. Now I'm not really sure about the splits on the side of the pants, but I do like the width of the pants. I'm into jumpsuits and into wide leg pants, so I really like both of those. This has 8 pattern pieces. Again, very, very simple to put together. So this summer I just want to be easy breezy, so I'm looking at what's flowy, what's light, perhaps what I can do in linen, natural fibers, just having some fun and taking it easy and being very comfortable. So every pattern that I have in my stash will be up for grabs if they can meet those criteria or that criteria. Okay, next is 6775. This is another wardrobe pattern. This one says average, so we'll have to see. There's only one pattern in this envelope that I was interested in, and that's the jumpsuit. Now the jumpsuit comes in both pants length, or ankle length I should say, as well as like cropped or culotte maybe length. And so C and D is what I'm really interested in this pattern. Maybe the jacket, it looks pretty simple on the line drawings, like it has bust starts in the front. The back, there's no seam, so that looks like it's cut on a fold, and then the sash or the tie. So that one may be a possibility as well, but definitely pick this one up for the jumpsuits. The last one I picked up for my mom is 6783. Again, it says easy, and I think she would really like both of those. I'm leaning more towards view A of this, only because I've not ever done an overlay, or I've not ever even sewn with lace, so that would be a first for me. Just in terms of something that she would get more wear out of, would probably be the shorter length dress, to wear to church or out to eat, something like that. So I did pick this up for my mom, and maybe, just maybe, we can get something out for Mother's Day, I'd have to, like, sew up a toil and then mail it to her. She can tell me what's good and what's not, and then, get something back out into the mail for her. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe Mother's Day, just because it's already March. I just got this. I'd have to, figure something out, and then we'd be at the mercy of the postal service in terms of how long or not things can get to her. But 6783, I like both, but I'll probably start with the shorter version. Two more and we're done. So it's 6800. And these are jeans, and it says easy on the package, and it looks like there are 5 different views of them, and I'm going to go with perhaps the view is either a straight leg, sort of skinny, maybe we'll call it tapered because it's not quite hugging the ankle, and then perhaps a boot cut. So I don't know. The models here don't have, the thick thighs save lives type of body on here, like, some of us do. And that's the only reason why I'm hesitant about trying to sew up this pattern, because they look pretty slim, straight down. And I'm hoping that, it works out for my body, because again, our bodies are perfect. It's the patterns that's the problem. So hopefully this pattern won't be a problem for my body. But easy. I have 1 or 2 other jean patterns, and one is one of those hacking ones, so it's really, beginner friendly. So based on, what those jeans instructions look like and how many pieces versus how many pieces are in this one, that'll tell me which one I start with. And this is going to be sometime later on in the summer. Like, I don't see me trying to sew up jeans anytime soon. But again, I wanted to have this pattern before it became unavailable. And then the last pattern is 6852. Again, another easy pattern. And these are button-down tops. Now, the other pattern that I purchased, remember I said it looked kind of, slim fitting, and it didn't go quite as long. This one here, I'm interested in view D of this pattern, because it looks like it goes just a little longer. And I know I can lengthen and shorten, and all that good stuff. And sometimes, that's great. Other times you just want to get into the pattern. You just want to sew the thing, right? So that's why I got the 2, and because this one has those cuffed sleeves, and it's a look that I'm going for with a button down top, and so that's why I wanted to get the 2 to kind of contrast, so I can see, okay, would it look better if it was slim fitting, or if it was a little more roomy or boxier. So that's why I did get the 2. Plus, I'm interested actually in view B. It's just a shorter version, but I do like that as well. I definitely need to practice collars. I've not done that many, and the ones that I've done, practice makes progress, as I've heard someone say. So I do want to practice more on collars and buttonholes as well. And so this would be, something, again, easier to wear during the summertime. It's a button up, it's not going over your head, you don't have to zip it. So, as far as being practical to put on, take off, I'm all into that as well. So 6852. So those are my patterns for today. Let me know in the comments if you have any of these patterns, if you've sewn any of these patterns, if you're going out to the stores this weekend and you might pick up some of those. If you have any suggestions on, like, hey V, sew that up first, let me know that as well. I will be doing, I'm thinking about calling it a sewing review, and my experience of sewing up various patterns, just so I can give my take as, again, a beginner sewist in terms of what my experiences was like sewing up a pattern. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. As far as my February makes, that'll definitely be out next week for sure. Because look, we're about to wrap up March, so I got to get it out there. But again, thanks so much for everyone who has joined me. I'll also be sharing my makes for the 2 challenges that I'm entering this month. It's the So Yellow for Endo as well as the So Frugal 22 challenges. I'll post some information down below for those as well. And just looking forward to getting into some more spring and summer is coming. It's coming patterns so that I can be ready for this next season. This episode is being dedicated to one of my subscribers, so I'm switching it up a bit. It is dedicated to Charity. Charity reached out today with a comment that, hey, Butterick is on sale today. So I just want to say thank you, Charity, so much for your letting me know that they were on sale. I appreciate it. I took the hint that, okay, she's trying to see what I want to get if I go. So I appreciate you, Charity. Thank you so much. And everyone have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.